Boom shakalaka. What is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today we have another live news episode for you. Happy Friday, everybody. Taking a look at things real fast, looking at the markets. Kind of a day like yesterday. Bitcoin's still lightly in the green. Everything else is in the red. But before we get into things, guys, just wanted to say thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone nuking the shit out of the like button like this. Like that shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Feels freaking good. And then, if you want to win one of these shirts, make sure you comment on this video and every other video to enter for your chance to win. Also, pause the video, read the disclaimer. Not an expert, nothing like that. You can also see it down in the description. Now, let's get into things. Coin market cap today. Wow, look at this Bitcoin dominance, 45.4%, absolutely soaring. Soaring, the highest has been in, I don't even remember since when. Okay, market cap is dropping a little bit, was $290 billion yesterday, now $282 billion. Bitcoin right now just below $7,500. Everything else pretty much in the red for today. A few things are up a little bit, but a lot of things in the red today. Man, Icon only $1.37. Geez, Ontology only $3.45. Wow, some of these things are steals recently. But let's take a look. What's going on with Bitcoin? Well, we still have a positive bearish sentiment in the MACD down here. So for me, I use that to just kind of get an idea of what's going on with the market. When the blue line, the MACD, is above the orange line, the signal line, things are pretty good. That's when I hold my money in Bitcoin. When it's the other way, I put it back into a stable coin like DAY. I don't do that with all of my crypto, but what I'm playing with right now, yeah, that's what I do. So Bitcoin's come down quite a bit from the beginning of May. Oh, it was coming down until the end of June 29th, started picking back up. And recently we had a huge pump. Now, using the Fibonacci retracement from the peak to the bottom, okay, we would expect to find some resistance right here at about, where is that, 67.89, also at 74.04, also at 79.01, and also at 83.98. Now, also big evens like 8,000, we should expect to find some resistance. So, what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Bitcoin blew through this resistance right here at the $6,700 mark. Blew through it. Okay, and then found some more resistance right now, about 73, 7,400 right there. But we passed through that resistance. Now we got to find if we're going to find support with that line there. If we find support there, that'll be good. We may be heading up for some higher highs, like 8,300, 8,000, 7,900. Those are some areas where we could see some resistance. Guys, also this green line here, that's the 200-day moving average. Anytime, well, not anytime, but 5 out of 6 times that Bitcoin is below that 200-day moving average, if you buy it there and then sell it a year later, you're in for over 250% gains or something like that. So, good things coming. Good things coming. So, the news today. First news is BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes. He thinks Bitcoin has not seen the worst. $5,000 imminent before big rally. So you guys might have remembered he was on Fast Money not too long ago saying how he thinks Bitcoin's going to be $50,000. He said, I think we can find a bottom in the $3,000 to $5,000 range, but we're one positive regulatory decision away, maybe an ETF approved by the SEC, climbing through $20,000 and even at $50,000 by the end of 2018. So he expects a spectacular end of 2018. However, he says, I don't actually think we've seen the worst. I would like to see us test $5,000 to really see if we put a bottom in. But come back in Q3, Q4. I think that's when the party's going to start again. So guys, yacht parties in Q3, Q4. But until then, we may see $5,000. And this is something that Coinbase talks about all the time. Coinbase is very, very negative about the price of Bitcoin right now. He thinks it's going to go down to 5,000, to 3,000, to 1,000. Who knows? So we'll see. Is this a little bit of a bull trap? Possibly. Could the price come back down? Possibly. You can see there was a lot of volume right there that led to the huge price jump, but the volume's coming back down. We need sustained volume in order for the price to keep coming back up. Something like ETFs would help with that. Barry Silbert, though, he calls the Bitcoin bottom, predicts a big year for crypto in 2019. The founder of digital currency group Barry Silbert, every time I read that name, I think of Dilbert. But he says Bitcoin bottom is here. He says the bears ran out of energy, just like this guy right there. He's like, oh, hibernation season. I'm so tired. I need some berries and some sleep. They literally have no more Bitcoin to sell. And I agree. I think this is happening. Guys, my opinion is that there's been a whole bunch of OTC deals going on during the past few months while we've been in a bear market. People buying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, not on exchanges, so we don't see price fluctuation, but in OTC deals. And now they're running out of stuff to sell. Silbert goes on to say, where the Fed chairman and others gave negative outlooks on Bitcoin, despite the negative remarks from top government officials, Bitcoin price held steady, which he thinks is a really bullish sign. If everybody poo-poos all over it and the price still stays the same, that's pretty good. Now, Silbert goes on to say, and I just thought this stuff was interesting for you guys to maybe learn from. He says the best way to invest in crypto besides holding it is to invest in the infrastructure that will provide on-ramps and off-ramps for Wall Street's money, including wallets and exchanges. So he thinks that investing in wallets and exchanges are some of the best ways to go ahead and do it. This is also interesting. I love seeing other people's portfolio, what they have in there. So the Digital Currency Group, which Silbert runs, has 50% of its assets in Bitcoin, 25% in ETH Classic, 15% in Zcash, and 5% in Zencash, and 5% in Decentralized. Now, I saw in the comments a whole bunch of you guys are asking about Ethereum Classic, what I think about it. Guys, I think it's going to blow up the next time we have an altcoin bubble. Why? Because as of right now, there's pretty much 5 cryptos on Coinbase. 4 right now, but ETH Classic is coming on there. And guess what? ETH Classic is the cheapest one. So when all those new people flood into crypto, they're going to go to Coinbase to buy cryptos because that's the easiest. And they're not going to want to buy Bitcoin or Bcash or Ethereum or Litecoin because they're all expensive. They're going to buy Ethereum Classic and the price is going to shoot through the moon, the stratosphere, Mars, Venus, Andromeda, and then furthermore onto somebody's black hole. Okay. Now, Coinbase onboards billion-dollar hedge fund offering prime broker services to lure in big money. So it's set to lure in institutional investors in the crypto market through its Coinbase Prime broker business. This is going to be an easy on-ramp to those institutional investors. The company has reportedly already had a $20 billion hedge fund on board through its Prime business. Now, $20 billion, you guys are saying, that's not that much. The total market cap is $280 billion. But guess what? Every actual dollar put into cryptocurrencies makes the market cap go up by $50. So that $20 billion hedge fund on board, that's like adding $100 billion to the total market cap. Now, have we seen that stuff yet? I don't know. It could be kind of like OTC type stuff yet. We may not be seeing it affecting things, but that's over a third of the current market cap just came on with one hedge fund. And guess what? Now the team is further working. That did not work at all. We'll try again. Round 2. Now the team is further working on getting other bigger hedge funds. Guys, that's a lot of money coming in. That's all good news, okay? So, other news, Binance partnership to create the first decentralized stock exchange for an estimated $1 trillion market. So the Malta Stock Exchange is partnering with Binance. So Binance, in collaboration with New Fund, an equity fundraising platform in Berlin, plans to create the world's first decentralized global stock exchange based on blockchain technology. Cool, decentralized global stock exchange based on the blockchain. Very awesome. It'll allow companies in the EU to create tokenized securities called equity token offerings, which essentially allow them to use blockchain to legally raise funds from customers. Very cool. All right, moving forward. This article, ooh, man, boy, did I feel myself bubbling up with a lot of rage and hate when reading this article. Bitcoin mining should be illegal in the United States, says retarded U.S. Congressman. Oh, did I put that in there? I must have put that in there. Oops. Says Congressman. My good. So, 2 separate House committees spent Wednesday, July 18th, rambling on about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The summary of it all is that the United States elected officials do not know much about the emerging technology. They're a bunch of old people who don't know their butthole from a hole in the ground. Going on further, guys like this dapper-looking fella right here, he says we should prohibit U.S. persons from buying or mining cryptocurrencies. Mining alone uses electricity, which takes away from other needs and or adds to the carbon footprint. And this is why it's just retarded, because this whole carbon footprint thing is absolute bullshit. It's the biggest red herring we've ever had. Carbon actually has like zero impact on global warming. It's methane, okay? Nobody talks about it, but it's methane. The farts from cows, that causes global warming, that causes ozone depletion. That's what these retards aren't talking about. So that's just, I could go on a whole soapbox there, but I'm not going to. He says, as a store or medium of exchange, cryptocurrency accomplishes nothing except facilitating narcotics trafficking, terrorism, and tax evasion. Dude, that was like 5 years ago. Get with it, you know? But he goes on further to say, we're creating another money supply here as I see it. I just don't know how that works. Our dollar sets the mark for the world. I can't visualize how this would work. Yeah, exactly, dude. Get your head out of your butthole. And then maybe you could open your eyes and start seeing how this stuff could work. Guess what? It's a protocol. You can't stop it. Funny looking dude right there. You can't stop it. It's coming. Okay? But they go on further to say, as long as stupid criminals keep using Bitcoin, we'll be great. Why? Because they can track everything on Bitcoin. If you're a stupid criminal, use Monero or Zcash or any privacy coin. Guess what? Zcash is on Gemini Exchange. Guess what? Probably going to be on Coinbase soon. That means money laundering can be done with any of those exchanges. Easy as that. Don't use Bitcoin. People can track all that shit. Obviously, the bigger thing is just don't commit crimes. Come on, guys. So, next article. Wow, I feel a lot lighter. I just got a lot off my chest. Woo! Bitcoin ETF Friendly sees letters flood this SEC's inbox. So far the SEC has received over 90 comments from crypto supporters telling the regulator they would like to be able to invest in the flagship cryptocurrency through traditional regulated markets without having to choose Bitcoin futures. They go on to say how Bitcoin ETFs would be in line with the SEC's goals. They say your stated mandate as an independent agency of the U.S. federal government is to protect investors, maintain fair, orderly, and efficient markets, and facilitate capital formation. The approval of a Bitcoin ETF would accomplish these goals. So potentially, with all these comments they're getting, maybe we'll see a Bitcoin ETF pretty soon. Maybe we'll see a $50,000 Bitcoin sometime soon. Samsung, we know that getting adoption is going to help out a lot. Well, guess what? Samsung now accepts cryptocurrency payments in 3 Baltic states using the platform CopPay. So in Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, people will be able to purchase Samsung smartphones, tablets, laptops, TV sets, and more with crypto, accepting crypto payments in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Dash, NEM, and Steam. Very cool. You can buy everything you want with crypto. I know this one's going to get a whole bunch of you happy because a lot of you have a big boner for PoonDX. So, Indonesian crypto POS maker, that's not piece of shit, that's point of sale maker, PoonDX Labs eyes South Korean market with new partnership. So, PoonDX signed a memorandum of understanding with South Korean smart cards maker Ubalox on Thursday to support the deployment and development of its devices in South Korea. So they make these little point-of-sale devices. You can use your phone. They give you cards and all this stuff. Buy crypto, all these different things. Now, as of today, the company claims it has received 5,000 pre-orders for its XPOS devices from Switzerland, Japan, South Korea, and Singapore, and has made contracts for 20,000 XPOS devices with the NEM Foundation over the next 3 years. That's big news for NEM. The startup is aiming to have 100,000 XPOS devices installed throughout Southeast Asia by 2021. That could be big, so I understand why you guys like that stuff. OKEx listed Cardano. Good for them because Cardano's pretty rad. You guys don't need me to talk about it anymore, but didn't do much for the price. No price jumps in Cardano with that listing, but it's now on OKEx. EOS apparently smashes blockchain records with transaction speeds faster than Visa. So they say they're beating all other major cryptocurrencies. And when they say beating all other cryptocurrencies, I think they just mean beating the other cryptos in the top 10. I think that's what they meant. But at 2,822 transactions per second, then crossing the 3,000 transaction per second mark, which beats Visa, which only averages 1,700. So they're fast, but the question is EOS going to have to answer some securities fraud because of how they did their ICO? We'll see. Last little piece of news for today, announcing Cahrenheit. I just want to bring this out because VeChain is making moves. Okay, so a blockchain-based ecosystem for the automotive industry powered by VeChainThor blockchain. They introduced Cahrenheit. So basically, Cahrenheit's aiming to design value creation in the auto industry because there's a lot of lack of trust in the auto industry. Whole bunch of stuff. Good for VeChain. Good for VeChainThor. I like VeChainThor. Now, that's it for the news today. And coming up, guys, I was just at Infinite Man Summit in Lisbon, Portugal. It was awesome. End of August, I'm going to be in Philadelphia at Coinvention. So if you live in the Northeast and you want to meet me there, that'll be pretty sweet. You can, down in the description, you can go purchase tickets there. I will also be at World CryptoCon in end of October, November in Vegas. Now, for those of you who want to win a sweet t-shirt, make sure you comment on this video and every other video to enter for your chance to win one of these. Yesterday had 3 videos, so 1 will be the news video, 2 will be the live stream with BitBoy. We had an awesome video. BitBoy is a smart dude, so make sure you check out his channel as well. Not to mention he has a super sick cartoon. And then 3rd will be the Elon City live stream from yesterday. So ready? Good luck, everybody. Number 2. All right. 1, 2. Oh, the BitBoy live stream. One of the commenters from that is going to be winning today. One will be winning today. Good luck, everybody who watched it, who commented on it. All of you, big winners. We send shirts all over the world. Am I bullish on Icon? Yes, I'm bullish on all cryptocurrencies. Not all cryptocurrencies, a lot of them. Okay? I like the big ones, the ones that are going to be winners in the long term. I don't like loser cryptocurrencies. That's just my feeling. Mr. Pace, great content as always. Thank you very much, Mr. Pace. You have won yourself a t-shirt. One of these bad boys. Just email me at the email my about page. I will send you a shirt. If you guys want to, you can go and buy shirts at that address right there, crypto-love.com/shop. Other than that, guys, it's Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Do whatever you want to do. Go have fun. Spend time with friends. Turn off Blockfolio for a day. Remember, live life. It's not all about crypto. Or is it? All right. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.